Hi, I'm Tom Rivers, and this is Eric Burnley for Burnley Associates. And today on our product spotlight, we want to talk about King Innovation, one of the great manufacturers that we represent. King is known in the industry for supplying products that solve problems, make innovation part of their name. Obviously, you can expect that from their products, but making you more efficient and ultimately making more money and more profit, which is what we're in this for to begin with. So today we're going to show you a segment of the King Innovation product line that's oriented right at landscape lighting contractors, for those of you who are involved in this part of our business. You will find things to, again, make you more efficient, save you time, and ultimately make more money. So let's talk about first off, the hand tools are the part that support the landscape lighting contractor. And we'll start first with our cable boss. So if you're running wire across an area that you need to have it up and supported and out of the way, the cable boss is the tool that would be right for that. If you're in an area where you've accidentally nicked a wire, and you don't necessarily need to make a whole connection to repair it, we have liquid electric tape. So that's a great problem-solving product to fix little very small nicks and small problem areas. And then again, as we talked about all of the wire connections, but the part about coming from the light down a tree, how do you keep that wire secure to keep it from moving around, but not bind it so that if the weather is strong enough that the tree is actually moving, you want the wire to be able to move with the tree as it shifts and not be bound up. Perfect solution for that is this King zip tie, a screw mount on the end of it. So you can loosely have the wire inside of here running. As the tree moves, the wire can move with it, and then the screw mount into the tree keeps it secure. And the black color tells you they are UV resistant. They have a lot of carbon black in them to protect them for the long term in outside use. Yep. And these are available in traditional zip ties in multiple sizes.
Definitely a must in your truck for accessories.
Right.
Definitely a must.
In addition to that, when you're dealing with cables, of course, you have strippers, multiple different types of wire strippers available from King Innovation, from a simple like this up to automatic self-stripping, cutting, multiple use strippers. So you'll find that in the catalog and on our website. Additionally, as you get to the wire connection point of our talk today, we'll show you this product, which is a crimper, using it with wire to crimp the wires together with the connector and using that. You may get in a situation where you need to fish wire through somewhere, and we have a 15-foot fish tape here. Again, a problem solver that you may need to help you get out of a bind, but that's available. And then when you're into the diagnostic side, we have multiple metering devices. The first on this side is a contactless voltage indicator, so you don't even have to strip the wire. Just put this near the jacket of a wire and it'll tell you whether it's live or not. And then on your right, you'll see a meter, the clamp style meter, that you can again put that clamp around a wire coming out of a transformer, say, check voltage or wattage, and having not to break the jacket to get in to see what's going on there. But it also has traditional meter functions above and beyond the clamp part of the meter. Now, talking about connecting the wires together, multiple different types of connectors from King. Of course, they've known for years for the pre-filled waterproof wire nut connectors, but we have some other options for you. So for instance, if you are mounting a light in a tree and you need to connect the wire from the fixture to your power wire, you want to do that in a way that doesn't call attention to itself and is not bulky and large. And one way to do that is with a shrink connector. That also is when you would be using the crimper that I was talking about earlier. So you would have your two wires coming together, and here's one that's already made. I'll bring this over to show this is the end result. But Eric's pulled the parts of the connection out. So here is your crimp. you would take one of these. So here's your crimp. You would take one of these and have wire going in each side of it. Then with your crimping tool, which has a safety on it so that you are not accidentally having that fly open in you, have your wires together, put them inside the crimp, pull this down, and your crimp is made. You do that with this down the wire. Now you slide it over that connection, and King also has a mini torch that's a great handy tool, easy to put in your pocket. It's a small size. Use that torch to shrink that to make a watertight connection that ends up looking like this. Now that's a very clean connection. Coming down a tree will not call attention to itself. Small in size and safe, waterproof, protecting your connection.
And Tom, it's a good application for this will also be hardscapes and under decks and anywhere where you have a tight spot where you need to hide a connection.
Exactly. Anywhere where a connection would be easily visible, this is a great option to use as a connector.
And it's important to note that when you're doing your crimper here, make sure that you have your tube slid over the wire before you make your crimper. So I've done it before, we've all done it before, where we have to recut and make that. So just make sure this is sliding over one half of the wire, that way you can slide it over and
usually that's one of those mistakes you only make one time.
Yeah, unfortunately I made it more than once. Now the crimper is also very cool because it has its own self-release on it. So basically you squeeze till it releases, then you know you have your crimp. And all of our KFC shrink wraps, whether you have a small, medium, or large, they're color-coded. So all you have to do is match the color code on the crimp to the color code on your tool. So can't mess it up, very easy.
Again, making it quick and efficient for you.
Yep.
Now, once you get down the tree and you're making a connection, say, underground or under mulch with your wire, this would probably be fine for you because it's not going to be a connection that is easily seen. But it is black in color, so it doesn't call attention to itself being, clear or brown or something else. So you can get this as a black connector. It's traditional style known in the industry. Comes in a couple of styles. You can get it with a crimp to go inside, or you can get it with a wire nut to then push inside and snap the top closed. So a great package of product. If you have multiple runs coming back to that transformer, we also have a wire marking system. This is great. Multiple, it's 3, 4, like 10, I think, different numbers here. You can simply spool out, tear off, wrap the wires, and identify them going into your transformer. Yep. Great for irrigation, too.
Just to say irrigation as well.
Yeah, no doubt. Great for marking wires going in. All of this can be found on this flyer that we've made, and this is available on the www.Burnley Associates website, so you can find this collection of products specific to the lighting industry from King Innovation, another great manufacturer represented by Burnley Associates.
Yep. And please, whether you're using, it doesn't matter what connection you use of ours, but please use a UL listed silicone filled wire nut. Please do not tape your connections because you're only going to come to more problems down the road. So it doesn't matter what connection you use. You can use a lot of them for a wider range of connection points, but please use, when you do it, please use a UL listed silicone wire nut. It's going to cause you a lot less headaches down the road.
And if you'd like us to do any of this product in more detail, let us know. We'll be happy to get that done for you. Thanks again for being a part of our product spotlight from Burnley Associates.